Hello, everybody. I'd like to just give an introduction to myself. My name is Jeremy Laird, and this is kind of introduction to myself and just to change and what change means and really what to kind of look for when things maybe aren't going quite right or maybe I don't know you're afraid of losing something or someone or there's a million different reasons to change. We all have different reasons to change. We all have different motivations and we all different drives, and we change is extremely personal. Change is extremely different, extremely difficult. I graduated high school. I went directly into the United States Marine Corps. Served on the East Coast in North Carolina. Worked on CH-46 helicopters. After I got out of the Corps, I moved to Cincinnati, about 30 miles north of Cincinnati. I went back to school, got my degree in computer programming and networking, and I met a very beautiful woman who I made my wife. She had twin 2-year-olds, and went on away, and she is the one that I dedicate my change to. She's the one that really created drive and ambition and just everything that comes along with really building something great. And still to this day, she still is my determination. She is my drive. She is my ambition. After that, I moved back home, and as these videos and these stories unfold, you'll get a better understanding of who I am. I really am an open book. If you guys have any questions about who I am, where I've been, what I've done, just drop a comment, leave a comment, and I have nothing to hide. I have nothing crazy going on. I'm really just a really super regular guy who was fortunate and blessed enough to come to grips with change, to really have an understanding of change, and to really be able to tackle change. And I feel like I've come a long way in 4 years. So change is a very cruel and unusual animal. Change really requires looking at yourself in the mirror, understanding the really terrible parts about who you are, because really if you don't want to change the great parts about who you are, you don't want to change the things that you really like about yourself, and sometimes those things are really hard to distinguish, the things that you like about yourself and the things that you think you like about yourself. I've seen the need for change from several different angles. I've seen my inability to see a need for change, my inability to change, period. I've watched myself slowly over the last 4 years transform into somebody that can understand and see change very easily now. I can see my mistakes. I can understand how to begin to manipulate my own mind, my own philosophy, my own mindset to really do the footwork and the legwork to really begin to make changes that I know I need in life. I've also seen from the person that really means the world to me. I've seen her inability to see change. I've seen her inability to want to change. Well, I can't say that. The inability to know how to change, the inability to get started down that path. And so I've seen a lot of angles. I've had a lot of friends, family, strangers that I really don't even know who I talk to a lot of people. I'll stop you at Walmart or the grocery store and I'll have a conversation with you out of nowhere, just because I enjoy conversation with people that I don't know. I enjoy listening to stories from people that I'm not, that I have no relationship or past or history with. I find that very exciting. It always provides me with a new take, a new perspective. I'm always picking up little pieces of life. These little gems are everywhere, and you can't be afraid to look for them. You can't be afraid to stop and have a conversation with somebody you don't know. I've had a lot of aha moments talking to people that I've never met in my life. Um, I've gotten great advice. I've gotten bad advice. I've given good advice, and I've given bad advice. I've had to go back to people and say, hey, I made a mistake. What I was saying wasn't probably wasn't the best thing. But that's a part of change. That's a part of growth. And growth and change, they go hand in hand. You can't grow without change, and if you change, you're going to grow. I mean, that's just one of the great things about change is you will grow, and you will eventually impress yourself. You will eventually have a much deeper understanding of yourself and life in general. So that's kind of an overview of change. I mean, it's going to get really deep. It's going to get dark at times, and it's going to be positive at times. Change will involve every emotion known to man. Change will invoke the darkest parts of your soul, the parts that you want to keep hidden. But it's important to get rid of those things. It's important to flush the soul and the heart and the mind of these terrible demons that we fight on a daily basis. To this day, I still struggle with my demons. I still fight the good fight every day. It's a constant challenge. It takes constant work and constant attention to maintain change. As we go on this amazing journey together, you're going to learn. You're going to learn a lot. I hope that these videos are educational, enlightening. I hope entertaining at times. I hope that maybe we can get a good laugh out of things. Leave a comment if there's any questions about philosophy. I know it's early in my YouTube channel, but if there's any questions at all that any of you guys are thinking about or curious about or just want thoughts on or anything, just start a conversation. I love conversation. Conversation is the key to life. It's the key to relationships. It's the key to a relationship, personal or professional. Communication is the key to making the world turn. So until the next one, I'm going to try to keep them relatively short, under 10 minutes, so I don't start to lose attention. So y'all have a beautiful day, and we will talk later.